Elon Musk is the co-founder and CEO of SpaceX, Tesla and SolarCity. But how does he manage these companies? And more importantly, how could he possibly come up with such great ideas and endeavors? Well, Elon Musk has an incredible kind of focus, concentration and dedication to his work. Did you know that Musk works for 80 to 100 hours every week? Here's a video.
And then just work like hell. I mean, you just have to put in, 80 to 100 hour weeks every week.
Gosh,
and
that's
then
a lot of work.
All those things improve the odds of success.
Okay.
I mean, if other people are putting in 40-hour work weeks and you're putting in 100-hour work weeks, then even if you're doing the same thing, you will achieve in 4 months what it takes them a year to achieve.
Okay, I like your work ethic.
When Elon was in his childhood, he often ran out of books in his nearby library, and while reading those books, he was in a trance-like state. He was completely focused in what he was doing. He was often unaware of his surroundings while reading or doing work in that trance-like state, and it wasn't really uncommon for him to read about 10 hours a day. And interestingly, Elon even used to read in his tiny iPhone.
There is something romantic about traditional books, of course, but I find since I'm traveling so much that I often find I'm reading the books on my iPhone, which may sound like, wow, this is really tiny, but it's always with you.
Pass me my iPhone. Pass me. You're not reading a Howard Hughes book on your iPhone?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
You're reading a Howard Hughes book on something the size of this?
Yes. it's small, but it works.
By selling PayPal in 2002, Musk received about $180 million, which he could easily thrive on for the rest of his life, but he rather invested his money on SpaceX, Tesla and SolarCity. He even said that after investing those money, he had to borrow money for his rent. He done all this because he wanted to alleviate the situation of humanity. He wanted to save the world from global warming. He wants to take humans to Mars and colonize it. He even said that, "I would like to die on Mars, just not on impact." He puts his day in and day out for the people. When he was in his teenage years, he had made a computer game named Blaster and planned to become a game developer, but later he realized that he had to offer more from him to humanity, and therefore he is doing what he is doing now. His mission is to save the world, and because he loves his work so much, he can put laser-sharp focus in his work. While improvising a new plan or model in his companies, he often goes in a trance-like state, the trait which he also had while reading his books in his childhood. He completely gets involved in his work, and a laser-sharp focus often leads to great products, which is exactly the case in Elon Musk's work. So to do something really incredible, you have to really love your work. The work should be something without doing of which you can't possibly live. Here's Elon saying about the importance of doing what you love.
Given that, even if you're the best, there's always a chance of failure. So I think it's important that you really like whatever you're doing. If you don't like it, life is too short. I'd say, if you like what you're doing, you think about it even when you're not working. I mean, it's something that your mind is drawn to, and if you don't like it, you just really can't make it work, I think.
So that's it, my friends. You've got to really love your work, and if you really love your work and do what you love, all those things will turn up for you. Everything will work for you. And if you want to know more about laser-sharp focus and how to develop it, be sure to check this video. And if you are new here, make sure to subscribe to this channel. And if you like this video, make sure to hit the like button. See you next time.